I'ma die, bout my respect. Living my life, no regrets. I'm putting myself through the test. Life a bitch and you know she a mess.
What's good, Bubby? What's good with you? What's good with you, man? You looking really stuntful today, might I add. Oh, okay. You gonna drop the top on him like that? What's good? What's good, man? What's good, man?
Keep that shit 100.
What's up, man? Can I see? You gonna give me?
Why them folks have to do us
Here,
like this?
give me.
It take a heart just to do what I did. I just wanna let her see all my kids do great things, so just let a nigga live. I'm getting drowned out with.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Mr. Green, the Flip King, coming back to you with another video. And in this video, we just talking about finishing off the end of the year right now. And I'm gonna tell you a little bit about some of the things that I have a new perspective on with this closing out of this year. So one of the things that I have a new perspective on is more empathy towards the people. I feel like that I was trying to find myself in other people, which I can't do because it's only one of me. And at the same time, we all had to start from somewhere. So just giving people more empathy is what I learned. Another thing that comes to my mind is having a lot more patience when it comes to things. We do live in a, type of society to where we're getting everything like this with no hesitation. So with that being said, you have to learn how to really slow your pace down. That way you're not going too fast. You're making these calculated moves a little bit better instead of rushing the process. But another thing that you have to learn is to take action when action is spoken. If there's an action that you speak, that you want to do, that you dream to do, and you actually have the means to do it, maybe it's go something as easy as going to the gym. If you think that thought, if you're saying that out loud, I need to go to the gym, I need to get more exercise, I need to be healthier, then that's an action right there that you can take immediately. So it's really about these immediate action responses. And once you get on point with those, then you'll start to see more consistency as well as an incline in your life. I realize that if I don't stay focused on my personal and mental life and stick to certain routines as far as meditating, eating right, allowing and monitoring and filtering different things that come through my path as far as in media, TV, people, just filtering certain things as it comes into my life instead of just basically outright accepting them, because we have the ability to accept or reject whatever comes to us. And it's the things that we end up accepting that gets us into the troubles that we get into, or the blockages in our path, because of the choices that we made, possibly knowing the outcome and knowing where we're at in our life, yet we still decide to take a certain direction and move a certain way when we have all the knowledge in the world to better ourselves. But we take these unnecessary detours, is what I want to call it, and that basically pushes back our dreams and our goal building. But we know it will. But it's like kind of a escape tactic that we must learn how to completely nip in the bud. And at the same time, I had to have more empathy, because it's like we've all been on this journey for some odd years, maybe learning and moving incorrect way. So now we're basically just unlearning and relearning, and that's a process, you know, emptying out everything from all these years of toxic behavior and negativity all around you. And you've been doing it for some odd years, maybe your whole life, etc. You just can't expect for you to overnight shift and boom. But another thing is, we do all have decisions to make. We all have the power of decisions. So it's a lot of our decisions that we make that can potentially put us in certain situations that go against the grain of our goals and our dreams. So knowing that, you're able to maneuver in this obstacle much better than what you normally would have once you start to become more aware of your patterns and more aware of certain patterns, because as everybody knows, history always repeats itself unless there is a disruption. And if you're not causing a disruption, you're just adding to the history, the recycling history, then you cannot expect anything to change. And we're doing this all for the bigger picture, because we're not going to live here forever, but we do have a youth to inspire and to steer in a better direction than what we were doing. Now, if you know we was doing wrong and we was moving incorrectly, why would you continue the pattern and have the kids doing the same exact thing time and time again? So you have to be a part of that disruption, whether you believe it affects you or not. You still have that responsibility. Everybody has that responsibility. Yet if you choose to neglect it, that's on you. And many do choose to neglect their responsibilities in life in general. Now, that's another aspect to look into. You end up rejecting your responsibilities, knowing that there's still a responsibility. What happens when you reject your responsibilities? It's more of a negative outcome than a positive outcome. I know that much. Procrastination is a big, big factor in rejecting your responsibilities. Don't wait no more. You have to fight against that. It's just a paradigm that you can shift out of if you really, really want it that bad. If you really, really want it that bad, you put the work, the dedication, the blood, the sweat, the tears into it, just to get rid of a bad habit that'll set you free from the negative cycle. If it's something that you got to work on every single day until you break the curse, then that's what you're going to have to do, just so that you won't continue the pattern, that you won't continue the cycle. You're going to have to put it in overtime. You're going to really have to bang it out, because it's you fighting you in this war. You think it's somebody else. You think it's them, that over there, him, her. It's you. If you want to win this war, you got to come to terms. You got to have an understanding within yourself.